Actually, on your percentage rate.
No way.
She was 2 for 2. Hers will go up. Yours will.
We're here post-game with
About
Moorhead
10%.
State Tigers. We've got head coach Tony Hobson, redshirt sophomore Maddie Mitty, junior Belle Barbieri, and senior Tatiana Leggett. We'll open it up with a statement from coach and then open the floor for questions.
Well, that game was about what we expected. I knew they would be tough, and they're a good team. It's not easy to win their conference. You know, it's a big conference like ours, 16 teams, and so to get through there, you have to be a pretty consistent team. They had a lot of size. It gave us some trouble inside. We didn't quite have our way with them on the boards like we did yesterday. They were just tough. Their point guard is a really good player. They made some shots at key times. They got into the second quarter, into the third quarter, hit threes that we kind of had them on the run both times, and that kind of stemmed the tide. So they sure didn't quit, and I just thought our team played a notch better than we did yesterday and executed better, which probably has a little bit to say about facing a man-to-man that we're used to more than a zone that kind of slows us down. So thought it was a great effort by us, and really happy with the way we played.
Questions?
Tatiana, were you able to approach today's game any different than yesterday's? You just seemed a little bit more comfortable with today's game.
Yeah, I would say I was a lot more comfortable today. I just kind of let things come to me instead of trying to make things happen, and that just made things a lot more easier for me. And just playing the game and not worrying about doing too much.
You seemed to run in a 6'1" or 6'2" girl off the bench every little bit. How much different was it playing against that type of size nonstop in today's ballgame?
It was a little different for sure. They were a lot more physical and more aggressive than I expected. So it was just you have to match their toughness, and I think we did a good job doing that, and with the guards as well. So you just got to be prepared, especially any team when you go into a regional tournament. It's going to be a tough matchup from here on out. So you just have to be ready to play.
Coach, Volker did most of the damage for them in the first half. Obviously, kind of a tough matchup on the perimeter. Did you make any adjustments, or did you just do a better job on her in the second half?
Well, didn't she? She had 18 at half, didn't she?
Yeah.
Ended up with 20. So we definitely did a better job. I don't know if that had something to do with her or probably a little both. She might have got, when you have to score every time down the floor, you get tired. So maybe she got a little tired. I don't know. But we did make an adjustment. We decided, we were playing at the beginning of the game. We were playing 24. We were just going to try to kind of face guard her, make sure she, didn't make 4 or 5 threes in a row. So we kind of went to that strategy with 12 the second half too, and just because a lot of times she would give the ball up and then run off a couple screens, get it back and score on us. So we just tried to not let her get the ball back and made a more concerted effort that way, and I think it made it more difficult for her. Her shots were better contested, so definitely did a better job. And one of the reasons is that's why we put Maddie in there on defense a few times just to face guard somebody, and Taylor did a much better job on her in the second half. But a lot of times our posts, we switched that high screen out there, and our posts were guarding her a few times, and that's a hard matchup when she's hitting a big variety of shots. She can shoot the three, but she's really good off the dribble too. So I just thought I don't know if it was as much as adjustment as just we just kind of saw where the damage was being done and just paid attention. We threw the water on the fire instead of somewhere else. We should have done it the first half sooner. But we did a good job second half.
Madison, you've had a big tournament here in the first couple of games of the postseason. What's been different from the rest of the season here to the NCAA tournament?
Coach tells us every game that the bench needs to be ready to go. So, and just if you go in, to make the most of your opportunity when you're in. And I knew that these last couple games were really big games, and that I needed to mentally prepare myself for them. And if I get the opportunity to try to make the most of it, so just focused on that.
Did anything feel different? I mean, your shot's been there, your defense been there. Anything feel different getting ready for these games?
Yeah, once I made the first shot in the game, I think it was kind of a confidence booster because I haven't hit a three in a while. So I think from that point, I had more confidence in the game. And so, yeah.
Bill, you were saddled with foul trouble for a lot of the game, but it was high effective minutes while you were in there, a double-double. Talk about what you were able to accomplish inside today.
Yeah, when I go in the game, I just kind of focus on rebounding, and I just let the rest kind of go with the game. But I was getting a lot of good looks from like T and the guards, and so I think that helps quite a bit. But my first and foremost job is like the rebounding, so that's what I try to focus on, and everything else comes with it. So.
It seemed like an incredibly physical game from the sideline, was it?
Yes, yeah, they're big girls and they're strong, but you just got to battle back. So.
Tony, did you feel like there was a pretty gutsy effort from Lainey? It seemed like she really battled on the defensive end, even though she's a little bit hobbled.
Well, it is. I mean, she's in there right now. I don't know if she'll get off the table or not, but she fought through it. You could see she is way better. She was better today just from having played yesterday, because she really hadn't got any reps for 4 days, so she was a little rusty, and her shot didn't look great yesterday. But today you could see. I think she realized that she's probably not going to hurt her foot any worse. It's going to hurt. Just go play through it, and she did a really good job of that. I thought offensively she was much better, and she knows how big the games are, and hopefully we can get her back in some kind of playing shape for Monday. And going back to Madison, she could tell the truth, and when she says she's just being nice, how did you prepare different? She hasn't done anything different. She just got an opportunity from her coach, and it's just important to have high character kids on your team that sometimes they might not play as much, and then she's still ready. And that says a lot about her, because some kids would quit, pack it in, say, I didn't get to play much, I'm, whatever. But she didn't do that, and we might not have won our first game without her.
Unlike yesterday, you now know who you play on Monday in your next game. What did you see out of the Bulldogs that impressed you, or that you'll try to work on before Monday?
Well, I don't sleep much anyway, so if I did sleep real well, I might not sleep quite as good tonight, but I don't anyway, so it's no big deal. But I saw a really good team, a hungry team that we beat out the first round last year of the regional, and you could see they had everybody back practically from last year. So did we. I figured I was hoping we would be in this tournament. I figured they would be too. So I guess it was kind of fate that we would meet in the finals, I guess. But they're just a really good team. We're gonna have to figure something out against their pressure, because they go full court most of the time. They did 4 different things in the full court against Central Missouri. Central Missouri's got a pretty salty point guard, and it was effective against her. So that scares me a little bit. I do think that we have a good enough ball handling team just down the line. I mean, we can figure something out. So that'll be the primary focus, is just attacking that and getting ready for that. Main thing is just to re-energize and be ready to play as hard as we can. And I just know this group, if we play our best, we're pretty hard to beat on our home floor. So we're going to worry a lot about us.
For the players, 18 home wins this season, 25 straight going back to last year. It ties a team record. What's it like playing in Gross Memorial Coliseum? All 3 of you.
I enjoy it. It's, the community here, all they want to do is just cheer you on, support you, and just like tell you, oh, you're just a great player, and they keep tabs on you, and they just want the best for you. And so playing here is amazing. I really enjoy it, and they really get into it, and even if I'm not having the best game, there's people out there that are rooting for you and to do better, and playing for them, playing for my team, playing for Carly, playing for Coach, and playing for everyone. So, and I don't want to disappoint, so get the opportunity to be the #1 seed and host. I'm glad we made it this far, and I want to keep on going with my team.
Well said, T.
Yeah, that was good.
That's what we were gonna say, kind of.
Exactly that. No. Yeah, just there's no place we'd rather be playing right now, and it's just awesome to look up in the stands and see like so many people and just know that they're all here for us and supporting us, and after the games, everyone coming up to us. It's just awesome. This community's awesome, and it's really cool to play here.
Yeah. I mean, Gross is rocking, obviously, so it's fun to go out on the court and, have them cheer for you, and the community support afterwards, everyone just coming up and congratulating you. Like, sometimes you don't even know those people, but they know you, they keep tabs on you, so it's very cool.
Anything else? Thanks so much. Good luck on Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.